nursing isn't something people usually can retire from. It's something that they have to retire from early because of the manual nature of it.
If I had not had this injury, I probably would still be working in the floor.
Overhead lifts are not only good for our staff, but also benefit our patients.
Is that we're able to transfer the patient the first day they arrive.
It's been a wonderful thing to use these overhead lifts.
So in 2007, we formed a Six Sigma project team at Sutter Auburn Faith Hospital to look at the issue of safe patient mobilization. Last year in 2011, SISCO approved $11.3 million of funding to install overhead lifts in our ICUs and acute rehab rooms across the Sutter system. By 2013, we anticipate that we're going to have about 350 rooms retrofitted with overhead lifts.
There's very rarely something that we can say improves our staff's safety and can improve our patient outcomes. It's a no-brainer. You get in there and say that this is going to make it easier and safer for the staff to care for our patients, and we're going to help, and we're going to reduce injuries to not only staff but to the patients. Those pressure ulcers, one, we don't get paid for them, so it's a financial loss, but we don't like to harm patients. That's not what we're in this business for, so this gives the staff the tools to do the right thing.
We have a lot of patients that are dependent when they come to us, and it takes 2, 3, 4 people normally without these lifts to move these patients. With the use of these lifts, we've cut down on the staff need. I would hate to see it not used somewhere else. I would love to see it in every room in this hospital for the fact that it's ease of patient, ease of mobility, ease of staff comfort. It's been a wonderful thing to use these overhead lifts.
It's like a cocoon. It wraps the patient, and they feel safe being transferred to the wheelchair. And the other thing I love about it is that we get them up and moving in their circulation. They're not laying in bed, and they're not developing bed sores or pressure ulcers, I should say. They don't have. They're not becoming more depressed. They're getting up. They're moving, and that's what I love about it.
As far as function goes, we're able to get the patient up into the room or up into the gym, we have one in the kitchen also, and we're allowed to get the patient over there and work again back on the confidence and safety that the patient has in the lift. They can now concentrate on the task at hand. It's actually improved function as opposed to set it back, because the lifts are in just the right spot, and so we're able to add it to function as opposed to detract from it.
So Sutter, again, is being very strategic in their planning, and they're spending their dollars in the right places.
So Sutter Health is on the cutting edge of creating a safe work environment for its clinical staff and its patients through the SISCO project.
The return on investment will be outstanding if we do half of what we think we're going to do.